Hello and welcome to this video. I've been filming a video for an online tutorial around kaleidoscopes and using kaleidoscopes to create a color wheel. It's something that I do in some of my online and in-person classes. And as I was working on the samples for this class, and there were quite a few, I started to think about how kaleidoscopes really are one of my personal symbols. And I thought that while you watch me create one of the kaleidoscopes that I made for my class, I would tell you a little bit about my history. When I was very, very young, I would say probably preschool age, I remember having some toy kaleidoscopes and I was completely enthralled by them. The patterns that they made, the repeating designs that went around in a circle, I thought they were just fantastic. And a bit magical because I could not understand. I could tell by shaking my kaleidoscopes that there were little bits inside there, but I could not understand how those little bits knew how to arrange themselves in those perfectly symmetrical repeating patterns. And I think that was probably the first time I experienced that sort of curiosity and wonder and sort of wanting to know how these things were created. I wanted to know, so why could I not recreate a beautiful pattern? As soon as I moved to try to show it to someone else, the patterns changed. Why did that happen? Why could I never get back to the one, even though I turned the dial on my kaleidoscope in essentially the same way back to the position it had been in? I could not get that pattern back. Even though now as an adult I do know the secret to kaleidoscopes. It's done with mirrors, by the way. I still find them absolutely fascinating, and there's something about that sort of circular symmetry that I find immensely satisfying. I love looking at them. I don't use them a lot in my art. And actually, it's something that I only ever started creating art around the kaleidoscope to use as a vehicle to teach color wheel. But I'm thinking that perhaps I should start finding ways to incorporate these designs into my art more often into the future. So I've decided that it should be included in my book of symbols to remind me that there are important lessons and important things that I want to remember there. And as I said, I've created this video for a class. And if you'd like to know how you can create your own very personal, unique, one-of-a-kind, only made by you kaleidoscope, then I will put a link in the description box to the workshop that I developed as my introductory beta test workshop. I wanted it to be really affordable, so it's a $5 workshop. I'm hosting it through my Ko-fi site. And as I said, there's a link in the description box below that will take you to the class and to the other things I have on that site as well. So thanks for listening and see you next time.